Hey everyone, it's Jessica Mendoza. Welcome to the show.
Here in Milwaukee, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Shane Drowan. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And we're underway.
First pitch, 6-10.
On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Ball two.
There's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Tapped softly on the ground. Ortiz fires to first on the run.
Yep, he's out.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike one. Now one out to right. And that is that. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Aaron Nola. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, he's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter.
Back here in Milwaukee, top of the second, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Bowers, and quickly one away in the second. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
That's a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Two down, bases empty. Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Out towards right center field. Freeland settles under it. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras.
You're out.
All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Save!
Save!
You know, line drives are tough because they can sink on you. They can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. Could have been the lights as well. Sometimes you see the ball all the way until the very last second. It disappears and it gets real scary.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. That one lifted to left. Chourio on the move. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Batting none. The center
So up next, Derek Hill. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Got him. Out. Number 2.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. Man at second. Popped in the air. Left field. And that is that. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the inning. Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. Back here in Milwaukee, on to the 4th, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And foul ball.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Harper, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
Oh!
The Phils yet to pick up a hit here. On the ground, right side, Rengifo tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Back to the mound. He's got it. The throw to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the 4th, here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That one not close, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Right side,
No,
and it goes
that's foul.
just foul. Here's a 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate. Flied to right his first time.
Sosa.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And a 1-1. Swings through that one. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. In the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Go ahead run on base. JT Realmuto steps in. Fly to left his first time. The 1-1. And he swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, right field. And that is that. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the fifth. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Craig Yoho. This is his third time out this year. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill, went down on strikes his first time through. Hill measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. Nope, ball two.
All tied up, and we're at the top half of the sixth. That one fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Oh.
2 down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball.
And now 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2-2. And that skips into dirt. On the ground to third. Throw over to Bowers. Turner is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. David Hamilton digs in now. Hamilton not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor McGill. He's been so good against lefties. Here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Whoa.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. That one the other way, and a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Edmundo Sosa getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Booth.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Late with the swing there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Out towards right center. That's well struck. High
over the
bounce
wall.
over the fence for an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So 2 down. So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Next to hit, Derek Hill. Yeah, don't need much damage. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Gabriel Rincones Jr. A critical at bat in this game for him. That one in triple digits. And a swing and a miss there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure.
And that one gets away at the plate. But all the runners hold. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at American Family Field, set for the last half of the seventh. Luis Rengifo up now for the... Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Joel Kuhnel.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Inside, almost got him. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. Bryce Harper blasts one out the opposite way. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
One down. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. The relay throw. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Joel Kuhnel won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Grant Anderson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 3. Line drive. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the left fielder, Edmundo Sosa. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And a foul ball. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Brewers 2. Back here in Milwaukee, on to the bottom of the 8th, Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Now pitching for
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tim Mesa.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
That's ball 4. Save! Ball 4, take the base.
Big spot and
Ball 4, take your base.
All low. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. So they turn to their closer, Juan Duran.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Three, you're out.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Uribe goes 6 feet 3 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Way high with that one. 3 balls, no strikes. Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here comes Real Muto.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Outside with a breaking ball. Right through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
One out man at first. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies. One now.
That's the ball.
And that one missing low. The Brewers trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Stop on second. Rincones at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
So it's their last chance in this one. Digging in, Trey Turner. That one to first, just foul down the right field line. Wow. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And now the Phillies down to their final strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs at the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.